Scotch Test Dummies with Scott and Bart.
Hey, it's Scotch Test Dummies. I'm Scott.
Bart here.
Glenfiddich 15. It's been around a while. We've never tested it.
It's like a Solera thing.
It's like the Glenfiddich 14. We hadn't tested it either. Now we have. Now we'll do the 15.
We're going to test it. I don't know what kind of style.
Glenfiddich core range style.
Like it. I like it like that. All right, open it up.
So yeah, we hadn't done the Glenfiddich 14. I mean, that's been around for several years, part of Glenfiddich core
I
range.
like the Glenfiddich bottle is grippable. It fits your hand.
It's kind of a triangular shape. It's a
with
nice
rounded
bottle.
corners.
You know, we've had Glenfiddich Tracy. We've had her on a show or two. We had the lovely Jennifer Wren as well on.
Lovely.
Jennifer left Glenfiddich, went to Dalmore. And Tracy is in between right now, too. We're still waiting for word from Tracy of where she's going.
We need more jokes.
The Glenfiddich 12, we need to go look at again. We may do that soon. Glenfiddich 14, a lot of people had said, hey, this is a great intro for bourbon drinkers to come into Scotch.
638.
637.
We saved the coin number because you may get it.
The Glenfiddich 14, reasonably priced. We just reviewed it a week or two ago. We picked, and a lot of people said the same about the 15. Glenfiddich 15 is delicious. You guys should try it. So, here we are.
Smells great.
I've been impressed so far. Really, there's just a sweet, rich fruits.
Right. But
I mean,
there's
it's
like
a
a little
fruit
touch
basket.
of spice maybe, though, too. Well, maybe not.
It's like it's a fruit basket of dark fruits and citrus fruits as well.
Yes.
You've got raspberries. You've got pineapple.
Okay. Yeah. So that would be the citrus there.
A little bit of mango. Blueberries.
Wow. It is very fruity.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many fruits in there.
And what's the ABV? Because it's not.
I haven't said it yet.
Oh.
It will disappoint a lot of people.
Wow.
40% ABV.
Right. Well, it's not curling up and getting my nose, so I figured it was lighter.
Right. But what's another 40% we recently did that really kind of blew our socks off?
I remember my socks being blown, but I can't remember what did it.
Honestly, before that one, I discounted 40% whiskeys. Royal Brockla 16 year.
Right. God, that was good.
That is a good one. This one is right up there with it. Do not discount 40% ABV whiskeys. That's all I'm going to say right now. We'll probably expand on that. Nice nose. It does come off a little bit lighter, but a lot there.
Just fruit. You said fruit basket on the nose. It's a fruit basket on your tongue. It just is. It kind of reminds me almost like when you make a fruit smoothie. I mean, it's not as fruit as that, but there's all these fruit notes in it.
Wow. There's tropical fruits. There's, I don't get like the really dark fruits of
almost like a watermelon.
Oloroso sherry. Yeah. I mean, it's light. I mean, I'm not getting necessarily plums and raisins. Stuff. I'm getting raspberries. I'm getting maybe some blackberries, strawberries, pineapple, mango, maybe a little orange zest, lemon, lime. I mean, it's just like this fruit explosion.
Right. Very fruity and approachable. Sweet. I don't know if I'm picking up the citrus right now, though.
No.
Really?
No, I'm just saying, I think it's in there with it. If you had those raspberries, if you had those strawberries, the blackberries, is it leaning dark side or is it leaning light side?
Yeah,
it's leaning more
light.
light side.
Yeah.
I think some of those citrus notes kind of come in there with it.
Okay,
Just
I got
making
a
it
little
lighter.
touch of spice right there on that one.
Maybe
Well,
a
do
little bit of spice, not much. A little bit of cinnamon, but really just fruits.
If I do my circular breathing, I'm kind of bringing it in from the nose and the mouth. That's when I'll kind of get some little notes of maybe a little bit of clove, nothing bitter.
Yeah. I just got a little tobacco.
Oak.
I just got a little tobacco.
Okay.
Chewing tobacco type.
Hmm.
Now, full disclosure as well, we had a peated whiskey before this one.
We did.
And we gave it a little bit of time, drank some water,
A little trickery.
drank a little other whiskey.
Right.
Now, I'll tell you, the other night at home, I had some peat, and then I had this, and it was lost after the peat.
Oh, really?
But I think tonight I spent more time in between the peat and this.
Sure. Yeah, we didn't just rush in.
But all of these notes are still jumping out at me.
We did a hat change and a shirt switch.
Yeah. Even though I had a peated whiskey before, I took some time off, tried to cleanse the palate a little bit, and really all this is still, at 40% ABV, all this is still coming out, jumping out at me.
Our buddy Siebes has been watching the show. I'm not sure he'll watch this one. But he leans toward the bourbon, so he probably won't. He watched our Knob Creek 9, so I doubt he's even here. Although I told him maybe I should do it with this, because he said he tried Scotch once and he didn't like it. I go, ooh, and he remembered it was peaty. I go, let me bring you a sample of something that's more approachable. So maybe you will pour a sample of this and take it to him. Yeah.
Nailed it.
Siebes. Then he'll have to watch it because he's trying. So what else is going on?
Here's what now, and honestly, if I saw it, Royal Brockla 16 at 40% blew my socks off.
It did.
I've discounted a lot of whiskeys. I think we whiskey drinkers do that in general a lot.
I would prefer a higher proof because I generally will get a lot more flavors and kick and punch But okay. I mean, I always say I would like it at least 43, and then I like it 46, and then you can get me up above the 50s, and then you can get me a cask strength.
Yeah. But when we started to review the Royal Brockla 16, and I thought it was 40, or I saw it was 40%, I thought,
yes,
be prepared to be disappointed.
Very, very flavorful,
and I wasn't.
On the Royal Brockla, right?
Same here. This one to me blows my socks off, especially for a 40% ABV.
There's a lot of good finish, a lot of sweet. Man, I almost got like a sweet dough on the finish, which is just different. It's like when you have my mom used to make homemade cinnamon rolls, and I'd go in and pinch the dough off. And I don't know if she put more sugar in it or what on that dough, but it was good. And we're talking before she's laid it out, put the cinnamon sugar in it and the butter and everything. Kind of remind me of a sweet rising dough in the finish.
I like this neat. I did add a drop of water. 40%. A lot of people aren't going to do that. Try it. It brought out a little bit more maltiness. Took away some of the fruits. Added some powdered sugar type notes. I preferred this neat with more of the fruitiness coming out.
Neat is perfect.
Yeah, it really is
I'm
good.
with you. I don't think I was going to even add a drop. What?
I got to hide my score from Bart.
Hide it. I got to give the score first. I really like this. I'll give this a 90. I really, really like this. Tell me you're not a 92.
I'm a 92.
I haven't even seen it.
I was debating, is it a 92? And should it be a 91? And I'm like, outside of ABV, palate-wise, delicious-wise, it's worth a 92. There's so much cask influence here of the sherry. Those sherry notes coming out.
Yeah.
So we did mention in the name of this, it's a Solera reserve.
Yep.
What Solera is They have their whiskeys. They age them, and I think they actually say there's 3 different whiskeys. There's like an ex-bourbon. There's a new oak casks and sherry seasoned whiskeys, and they only drain them at the most they will drain them is halfway.
Yeah, half full.
That they refill. So there's always old whiskeys.
It's always remarrying.
We were both doing. There's always this.
That's a wave.
A part of the older whiskeys in there.
Right. So if they did that for 30 years, though, yeah. But if they do that for 30 years...
Something to keep in mind.
Yes.
Man, maybe this is something we need to do each year to see, how it changes, what the new version is like. And I don't know if there's a release date. I'm sure there's a laser code on the bottle.
It creates a harmonious whiskey that gets richer and more complex every year.
I want to say, let me pull it up real quick, what we paid. This is $60 range in our area. Maybe $65 at the most. For a 15-year-old, very well done sherried Scotch.
Very good.
Definitely worth it.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very tasty. I want a little more.
Yeah, go ahead. I was surprised by it.
It's good.
I was.
And it's affordable.
And I don't know why. I don't know why I was surprised by it.
Prejudged the 40.
15-year, 40%.
Yeah. Oh, I've had some Solera casks.
Yeah, it
didn't do anything fancy for me, the ones I've had. This one, I almost want to buy off on that there's always a touch of age in there. But when you're emptying half, I mean, I like it. I get it. But this one I like. I don't know what they're doing, but I like it.
Yeah. And I'll still stick by neat. I like this neat over a drop of water. I'll always add a drop of water just to see what it does to a whiskey.
Yep.
This one, I don't think took water very well. Drink it neat. Don't drink it on the rocks.
I will get a sample of this for Siebes. It will not be this big of a sample.
Yeah.
It will probably be more like that big, if that.
We'll have to discuss it. It could be your bottle.
It could be. We'll see.
Yep, we'll find out.
All right.
Check out ScotchTestDummies.com. Help support us there. You can order T-shirts. You can order coins, hats, glasses, dropper sets. You can click down below on the link and order T-shirts down there, or you can go to Patreon.
Can't get this one because your mama's so fat. Scotch it, you Scotch gods.
Cilantro.
Dummies.